baking. I haven't done holiday baking in like way too long.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. I'm so off key, I can't sing this song. I'm bad at singing, so don't try to sing along.
Watson, she's such a sweetie poo. I love her too. Hi, Watson. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you for paying us a visit today. And Houdini too. I don't know where Scrappy is. He ran away to take a nap somewhere else. I don't know. So, Scrappy is MIA in this vlog. Hello and a happy almost Christmas to you. I'm going to let my hair down, both figuratively and literally. Today I have the day off, which is marvelous because I've decided to get into the Christmas spirit. We decided that since we went on our Universal trip and spent a bunch of money and got pretty deep into December, you know, without really any of the holiday hoopla like last year, that we wouldn't get a Christmas tree. Well, the other night we were sitting downstairs, we were watching the Grinch movie with Jim Carrey, which neither of us have ever seen. And while I was watching all the festivities in Whoville, you know, I was watching them run around and with their big trees and their presents and their snow and their little outfits and everything. And I was like, I want a tree. So yesterday we went and got a tree. Today is December 21st, okay? So it's a little late to be getting a tree, but you know what? In the old days, they used to put up the trees on Christmas Eve. In fact, my mom told me an interesting story about how when she was young, now my mom was born in 1942, so she remembers quite a few years back, if you know what I mean. She told me that her tradition that she was used to was the whole thing was like Santa Claus brought the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve with the presents. So like you would wake up Christmas morning and the tree would be there all decorated and the presents would be underneath it, and it was like a huge surprise. So she thought that was super cool. Until she got older, stopped believing in Santa Claus, and then she had to help. She said she was so annoyed, like having to stay up all night with her parents and like help put this freaking Christmas tree up on Christmas Eve and everything. And I remember her telling me that, and it's so funny. So I didn't feel too terribly bad. Plus, there's a lot of Christmas trees like left over, you know, that I don't know what they do with them. I don't even want to think about what they do with them. So I was like, you know what? There's gonna be a tree that still needs a home and we can give it a good home. So we went and we picked up a Christmas tree, and I'm very happy about that. I've already started decorating it a little bit. I couldn't help myself. As soon as we walked on the door, I threw the lights on, threw the ribbon on, and started doing some stuff. And I think it's very nice, and it's going to continue to be nice because I'm going to keep going. And then of course we have the stockings for the little furry things. Well, Scrappy's not furry, but you know. So yeah, I just really felt like we both needed to get into some holiday spirit and cheer and everything because we hadn't really. I mean, like we were in Florida, we were at Universal Studios, they have their holiday stuff going on and everything like that, but it didn't feel like Christmas because, you know, it was 80 degrees outside, you know, it just didn't have that feel. And boy, do I remember that feeling from living in Tampa. You just could not get into the spirit of things because the weather was just always tropical and irritating. So I'm doing that today and I'm very excited about it, but I'm also being a super overachiever and I'm gonna make some gingerbread. Got my little recipe book here. We're gonna make it, and this is not gingerbread cookies. This is just plain old gingerbread itself, which I haven't had in a very long time, and JJ's never had gingerbread, so this will be an especially good experience and fun thing. And so he's gonna come home to the tree decorated and fresh gingerbread, and then we're gonna watch Christmas movies like we've been doing already since we got home, and it'll be nice. And I already wrapped his Christmas presents. They're upstairs. And Santa has already filled his stocking, thank you very much. And we're gonna go get Christmas presents for people either today or tomorrow because we wait till the last minute for things like that because we're horrible people. And in case you didn't see on Facebook, I wanna show you what Charlotte and her daughter Elizabeth sent for our Christmas present, which is super crazy amazing. Charlotte's daughter Elizabeth painted this. It is a portrait of the furry family. There's a glare. Let's get rid of the glare. We don't want the glare. We want you to be able to see it. There we go. Yeah, isn't that awesome? So yeah, I think that that is the coolest present ever, and I'm very happy for that. And if you want to check it out, Charlotte's daughter Elizabeth, I guess she does commission pet portraits, and it's paintandpawsart.com. That is the website for her. And this is absolutely irrefutable proof that she does phenomenal work, because every single one of these looks exactly like their living counterparts. Because, I mean, the eyes, the details in the eyes and everything looks just like them. Looks exactly like them. So if you want a painted portrait of your furry friends, definitely visit that website and give her some support, because boy, does she deserve it. That is awesome. Oh, so we're gonna do this gingerbread. I don't think I'll vlog it. I kind of want to just zone out. I'm watching the Great British Baking Show Holidays, because that always makes me want to bake. So it's an inspiration, plus it's Christmas. While the gingerbread's in the oven, I'm gonna finish decorating the tree, because I'm efficient and know how to manage my time. And I already went out and I keep saying snuffling show, and it's not working. That's not how it goes. I already went out and shoveled snow today, because I had to clear a path for Scrap, because he will not go outside if he has to walk through any snow, and well, we don't want him to explode, so I had to do that. So now we're inside where it's warm, and I'm gonna get going on here. Enjoy the heck out of this holiday season for as long as it lasts. This is quite snowy outside. We got quite a lot of snow overnight. And I left a card yesterday out on our mailbox for our mail carrier with a gift card inside, just like I did last year, because mail carriers and delivery people deserve gifts and gratitude and appreciation, because they work very hard in all weather conditions to bring you those Amazon Prime 2-day shipping spatulas that you could not live without. Just as an inspiration, don't forget to think about your mail carriers and your route delivery personnel, because yeah, they work very hard. They deserve a little something special. And I personally, for me, it's the candles. I always leave, you know, the candle packages outside, and they gotta hoist these 80-pound boxes of candles out to their trucks and come and pick them up all the time. And it's like, well, that's their job. And I appreciate the, you know, convenience for me and everything like that, but they still deserve something extra for all their effort. And so that's why I left them a gift card last year and this year, and I will continue to do so. People should do that. At least leave them a little candy bag or something, you know, just something, you know, just show them that they're appreciated, and to make their day and their year and their month and their Christmas just a little bit more jolly and whatever. Public service announcement over. I'm gonna get to this gingerbread.
Well, Houdini, don't you look festive? Yes, you got your feather, and you're gonna get a couple more new toys in your little stocking that's back there.
She loves her feather. She's been playing with this thing for like ever.
Yes, and we have a fresh new tree back there for you to eat, just like you did last year.
This is too funny. Okay, so I'm mixing up my flour concoction for my gingerbread. The nutmeg, okay, spices do actually have expiration dates. They're long, but the nutmeg says best if used by December 21st, 2021. Today is December 21st, 2021, so we have just met the deadline for the nutmeg. Oh, that's delightful. Flour, ginger, baking soda, cinnamon, salt, and nutmeg. That is our flour mixture, which we will blend together now before creaming the butter and the sugar and the eggs and the molasses in the hot water. And then it will become some beautiful succulent gingerbread. I am excited. Scrappy and Houdini are looking at me like I'm nuts. And maybe I am. Nutmeg! I'm a nutmeg! That was probably the worst joke I've ever made. So something that I would like to point out when it comes to cake-like recipes is that the butter needs to be softened and the eggs need to be at room temperature. You can achieve this by leaving it sit for about 30 minutes. Also, when you go to cream your butter, cut it into little cubes. It blends much better and smoother, and it just works. It works better. So I just go down the one side, cut them in half, and then go down the other side, and then lay the little bits to the side. Cut again. So we've got all these nice little butter cubes that will incorporate nicely that way. A lot of people don't know stuff like this because they don't tell you this in recipe books. You just either have to already be a baker, or someone has to tell you, or you have to go to school, or you watch a YouTube tutorial where they're specific about it or whatever. But like, yeah, recipe books don't say anything like that. They just say, cream your butter and your sugar. It's like, well, there's ways to do it that make it much more better. Kind of tricks of the trade sort of thing. So yeah, you cube up your little butters. So if you get butter cubes about like this, it just mixes a little bit better and it works out. Room temperature, don't forget that. My eggs are sitting out as we speak. Also, another thing that people confuse, I've seen many people do it. You would think that it wouldn't happen, but I've seen it so many times. People see that they need 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of cooking oil, 1 cup of baking cocoa, whatever. Okay, 1 cup and 1 cup are not the same if you're talking about dry ingredients versus liquid ingredients, okay? This is a dry cup measurement. The thing with the handle and the scoopy, okay, that is for dry ingredients. This is for liquid ingredients. It is not the same volume, it is not the same thing. These are not interchangeable, okay? A cup of flour and this is not a cup of flour and that, and a cup of milk and that is not a cup of milk and this. It is not the same thing. Now, if you want to get really anally accurate, do your stuff in ounces, but most recipes don't have that anyway, so never mind about that. But anyway, I just wanted to point out the distinction because I've seen a lot of people make that mistake. And it drives me bonkers because it's wrong, and then, you know, baking is chemistry. The measurements have to be right or it won't come out right. Something will be off, the consistency will be wrong, it won't bake properly, it won't taste good, it won't taste the same because it's chemistry. The measurements exist for a reason. Aha. Has to be a delicate balance between dry and wet ingredients to create the perfect fluffy moist experience or whatever you're going for. So those are a couple of little baking tidbits I just wanted to throw out there for you in case you're doing any holiday baking and are a novice and need some tips, because unfortunately I know about baking, so I can share and I can help. So take that to the bank. Oh my god, molasses is so slow. Go! Oi. That looks disgusting and it smells disgusting. Molasses is no joking matter. It's so gross. Ugh, God, I forgot how disgusting molasses is. It's alright, all put together, it will be fabulous. But oh my god. Oop, I got the goob on the counter. Now I'm gonna do some scraping, make sure we got it all in there. It looks like chocolate syrup, but it don't smell like it. It's disgusting. It smells so bad. And that looks disgusting with like the curdled butter and egg in there. Oh God. This is like key lime pie. I used to make key lime pie, and while it came out tasting delicious and looking good, oh my God. The ingredients for it, the sweetened condensed milk and all the stuff that goes into it. So there's a price to pay for being an at-home from scratch baker. There absolutely is, but it'll come out awesome. All right, now I gotta add my flour. I wish there was a better place to put you guys so you could actually see what's going on. I mean, there's literally nowhere. I need a freaking cameraman. I need a cameraman. Can someone please come be my cameraman? That'll have to do for now. Doesn't go. We don't want to make a mess. That is not the goal here. I never even get any on my shirt. I'll gradually add to the... Oh well. I ignored my own instructions. And this guy is going in the dishwasher immediately because ugh. It's supposed to grease this baking sheet. And for that, we have Pam. I did it behind the scenes. See, this is another thing about when I bake. I clean as I go because you don't want a huge mess left over when you're done. You want to be able to enjoy it. Oh, that looks awesome! See now, it's all coming together. Look how nice that looks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now this is another thing that really grinds my gears about when people do home baking and, you know, have kids and everything. Like, okay, parents, moms, dads, whatever's. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to tell you how to parent. I'm not trying to be that person, but stop with the licking the bowl shit. Because, you know, I don't care how many people say like, well, I used to do it and I'm fine. Yeah, that's fine. But, you know, raw batter is not good. It's not good. It's got raw egg, which can have salmonella, and even if you want to ignore that, raw flour is very bad. Raw flour can make you extremely sick. So, yeah, don't let your kids lick the bowls. I know that we all did it as kids. Well, I didn't because, ugh. I know people did it as kids and they were fine, but I mean, you know, how many times have you crossed the street, you know, in front of oncoming traffic and didn't get hit by a car? All it takes is one time, that's all I'm saying. So anyway, that's my holiday PSA. This looks fabulous. I'm very happy with how that came out. So now I gotta dump it in this guy right here, bake it for about a half an hour at 350 degrees and see what we come up with. This is so fun, I love holiday baking. I haven't done holiday baking in like way too long. Oh, by the way, shout out to my mom and anyone else who gets this. We got Brer Rabbit molasses. Thank you, little Uncle Remus, for you there. Please don't throw me into Briar Patch. I could have gotten any type of molasses, but I saw that Brer Rabbit and I'm like, oh yeah. I grew up reading Uncle Remus. Well, my mom read it to me, but yeah, I grew up with Uncle Remus, as did my mom. And the book that she read to me from was actually the book that her mom read to her from. And we still have that book, and it's super sweet and awesome, and it's like a thing with our family, and I love it. Anytime anybody makes an Uncle Remus reference, I'm there. I know what's going on. See, now it smells much better now that it's incorporated with the butter and the sugar and the spices and everything like that. Just, yeah, just the raw molasses. And I'm a scraper, man. I will get every last drop of this juicy gingerbread goodness into this pan. That's why I have a rubber scraper and not a spoon. Every little piece needs to be included. It's all in there for a reason. It all has a purpose, and it all needs to be part of the end result here. It always drives me nuts when I watch cooking and baking shows and they have like all their stuff pre-portioned out in those little bowls or whatever, you know? And they'll dump it into the bigger bowl and they'll just leave like this little tiny swishy crumbly bit left in the bottom, and they'll set it on the side. I'm like, just dump it all, why don't leave the little crummies, like, ah. All right, so anyway, we got our gingerbread in here. I'm just gonna spread it out just a bit. My advice, do not eat gingerbread without whipped cream. It's all right, it's good, but it absolutely is best with whipped cream. So we're gonna pop this guy in the oven and then we're gonna decorate the tree. See if Mumsy is home. She's often not home in the afternoon because she runs errands and things. Goes out to lunch with her buddies.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message. Thank you for calling.
Mumsy! Mumsy! I'm just calling to say hello. I'm decorating a Christmas tree and making gingerbread and thinking of you. Just wanted to say hello and happy holiday season to you. I'm excited to talk to you, and I will talk to you later. I love you. Goodbye. I'm weird. But you knew that. Oh, it's looking so nice. But we're not finished yet, Houdini. No, we're not. We've still got this big box of ornaments. No, I don't think we'll use all of them, though.
Oh, Merry Christmas, too.
Oh, Merry Christmas and ho 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 to you.
So you're doing a tree and gingerbread. Sounds great to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I think the gingerbread's gonna come out real good.
So how's it going? How's his finger doing?
Oh, it's good. It looks like it's healing good. I mean, obviously it's only been like a day, but you know, looks promising. He wears a big band-aid over it underneath his glove, you know, and he said that that works pretty well. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I just said the thing about JJ's hand and wearing a Band-Aid and everything. Well, I will tell you, he was working on Sunday, as was I, but I got home before him, and he calls me and says, I hurt my hand pretty bad, and I'm like, oh shit, are you okay? I don't remember the exact conversation because it kind of sent me into immediate panic mode because like, oh my god, something's wrong with my man, you know what I mean? So what happened was that he went to lift something and there was a metal object that was very close, and he went to lift and caught the corner of this metal object on his way up and cut his knuckle pretty good, apparently, all the way to the knuckle, to the bone, and it makes me icky to even talk about it. But fortunately, he was in a vicinity where there was a lady there who happened to be a nurse, and she had her little medical kit with her. So she bandaged him up real good and wrapped it real good so that he had time to, you know, get home and come home, and then we went to the hospital. And he had to get stitches. So the poor little thing, I will post pictures, but warning, if you don't do well with injuries and stuff like that, just skip forward and, you know, don't look. But yeah, so he came home with this wrapping on his hand, you know, because the nurse had wrapped it up for him, and he soaked it through with blood. He said he was bleeding everywhere, and then when we got to the hospital, they took the wrapping off, obviously, and saw how bad the cut was. I was giggling like a maniac because I don't do well around wounds. I am a complete sissy. But then I sat there, supported him the entire time because I'm a good girlfriend, and then they stitched him up. He had 2 stitches. And so he's healing up okay, and yes, they gave him a tetanus shot, and so he should be all right. He says it's sore now, obviously, but you know, he said it doesn't hurt too bad, and he's doing okay. So the poor thing, and he just texted me he actually just hurt his foot. This poor guy, I swear to God, he's been beating himself up so much lately, and I feel so bad, and he just send good wishes for this man because he works very, very hard and he keeps getting hurt, and I don't like it, and it sucks. But that's what's going on with JJ. That was kind of a scary experience. So send well wishes from a man because poor thing, he's a trooper, man. He's got cojones of steel, man. He just kind of waltzed into the emergency room, is like, yeah, so cut my hand and I need stitches. He's just so nonchalant about it. He didn't panic. He wasn't like moaning in pain or anything. He was just like super chill the entire time. I was the spectacle because I was just like, oh my god, blood, wound. And he was just sitting there looking at me like, it's okay, babe. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy, and God bless him. But anyway, so my gingerbread is done. I got it out of the oven now. It looks and smells delicious, and I really don't want to cut into it until JJ gets home. Like, I mean, of course I want to, but I won't because I want him to just like share it with me for the first time because it's been ages. I'm not even sure if I remember what it tastes like, to be honest. And Houdini's enjoying the warmth of the dishwasher. She always lays there when the dishwasher's going because it's like super warm on the counter right there. Perfect timing, Houdini. Yeah, got the tree all decorated. It's all done and looks nice. I think I'm not gonna bother with the star because the batteries are dead in it, and I don't feel like using that teeny tiny little screwdriver to like open the battery pack and fiddle with the batteries right now. I just don't feel like doing it. So the star is gonna stay in the box, and we'll just leave the tree the way it is. I think it looks nice. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a nice tree for like, you know, the last minute, and I'm happy we could give it a good home, give it purpose, you know. And apparently the cashier was giggling at me. JJ told me she was giggling at me. I didn't even notice because I was so giddy. I like walked in there like a child, and I was like, oh, we're gonna get a tree, yay! And I was just like so giddy and happy because it's me. And apparently like we walked away and he was like, yeah, she was like laughing at you, and I'm like, no, that's fine. Like in a good humored way, not like laughing at me like, oh my god, this chick is a dumbass, or god, what the hell. Apparently she was laughing with amusement, and that's fine. I'm fine. I get excited about things and I have no shame because life is too short to not be excited about things. I like to get excited about things. It's fun. It's fun, and it brings joy, and we must bring all the joy because the joy is in short supply apparently these days. So we are gonna keep it going. Spread the joy, spread the love, spread the kindness, spread the holiday cheer We gotta make our hearts grow 3 sizes, right? Just like the Grinch. It was 3 sizes, right? Well, we gotta make our hearts grow at least some amount of sizes, but not like to the point of cardiac arrest, because that would not be joyous. That would be pretty bad. But we can still be happy and merry and gay, and I mean gay obviously in the ye old term, like, you know, may your days be merry and bright and gay, and don me now our gay apparel and things like that. So I'm not saying that in an offensive way. I'm saying it in the ye old traditional way of being happy and jolly and gay, you know? Anyway, I'm ranting now. I want to be overly ambitious and make a popcorn string for the tree, but I also just kind of want to relax. I was gonna be really overly ambitious and like drive to Dollar Tree and get some Christmas decorations and sort of put them up, but that would mean brushing the metric F-ton of snow off of my car and letting it warm up and getting Scrappy situated downstairs and getting dressed and going out in the cold, and they probably have slim pickings at this point anyway, and then by the time I got home, JJ would be on his way home, and then I'd be just, I don't know, it's too much work. I don't know, I just don't feel like brushing the car off because that's a lot of snow, and I mean, I'll have to do it tomorrow, but JJ has the good brush and it's in his truck, and obviously his truck is with him. I don't feel like doing it with my puny ass little brush. I don't know, maybe I'll just make some coffee, and I really want to dig into that gingerbread. Oh my god, I totally want to do it, but I don't want to do it without JJ. Oh my god. The curse of being a considerate human being who thinks of others before themselves, I swear to God, it is really a curse. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you guys are getting into the Christmas spirit, if in fact you even celebrate Christmas, and if you don't, I'm sorry if this video offends you, but whatever you're doing, I hope that you're doing it with a smile on your face and joy in your heart, because that is the most important thing. We have to stay positive, we have to stay merry, we have to stay happy, and no matter what curveballs life throws us, it's okay. It'll all be all right, and we should just be happy and be kind to each other, right? I'm not trying to be Ellen right now because, well, I won't get into that, but I'm not Ellen. I hope you guys are having a wonderful season, and I hope it's not too snowy wherever you live like it is here. And if you live in the tropics or the desert, congratulations. You don't have to deal with this crap. So don't forget to watch out for the Christmas sheep. And vlog phrase of the day is gingerbread yum yum yum. I don't know. So gingerbread yum 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 is the vlog phrase of the day. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. I love you all so much. Mwah. Okay, bye.